Hello and welcome to today's episode where I'll be teaching you how to spawn in monsters, bosses, and changing some of the drops around. So like anything else, you do need a spawn location to get a general range as to where you want to go. But for today's purposes, we will be spawning in the King Black Dragon and changing around some of his drops to have a chance at Bandos items or God Wars items. So now that we have our basic coordinates, we're going to open up our source file, we're going to go to our config file, we're going to scroll down to NPC, and we will find out the NPC ID for the King Black Dragon in this exact RSPS. So to find it, we'll press Control F and we'll type in King. And there it is, King Black Dragon, NPC equals 50. So now that we know that it's 50, we can exit out of this. We can scroll up to Auto Spawn. We can scroll down, all the way down to the bottom. We can copy and paste one of these. Control C, enter, Control V. Change the spawn ID to 50. We can minimize this, scroll this up and bring this down a bit so that way we can just list off the coordinates. So here it was 2786 and then 3456. We're going to want to click File, Save, but we're not quite done yet. We're going to need to give it a range as to where it can spawn. So let's walk over here, because I want it to be able to walk over here. We'll type in : my POS, press enter. Then we got a new list of coordinates that we need to put in. So we'll put in 2783 and then 3454. File, save once more. And then let's walk diagonally over here to get another range of coordinates. So once again, : my POS, enter. And then we got the last few set of coordinates we do need. So we'll enter those in now. 2789 by 3459. We're going to save this one last time. Oh, one quick thing, I did realize, I apologize for this, I did mess up. We were supposed to slide these over one, like this. That's just a quick change. Please keep that in mind or else it will not work. Then we're going to save this. We're going to exit out of this. We're going to exit out of our client. We're going to exit out of both of our CMDs. So now that we have those out of the way, we're going to open up our source file. We're going to click compile. You need to compile everything. We can exit out of this and we can launch the server now. Hello, and as you could tell, we were successful in spawning in the King Black Dragon by my setup here. He's almost dead, so we don't have to worry too much. One thing I did notice about the combat system is it'll say he has 1 out of 100. That's a percentage, like how I hit a 4 there, and it hit a 1. Would have been better if I was recording earlier, but his drop was an anti-dragon shield and some bones. That pretty much sucked, so I'll show you how to change his drop rates. So now that you decided you want to change the drop rates, or just the items that can drop in general, you're going to open up your source file. You're going to want to go to your config file, and you're going to want to go down to your NPC drops. I'm going to search for KBD, and we'll click Find Next. This will be the ID of the NPC, and this will be the ID of the items it drops. Now I was mistaken in the way I got these mixed up. It turns out that this here is the item, this is the amount of them that it'll drop, and this is the drop chance. So I'm quickly going to change these around to 1 that it'll drop, 6 that it'll drop for chain bodies, 10 pairs of dragon legs, 100% chance, 100% chance. Now that we have our 2 items figured out, these are the IDs. We want to click File, Save, Exit, Back, and Compile. So now that we are back in game, we need to kill the KBD once more. So now that the KBD is now dead, we will see the items it dropped. As you can tell, it dropped 1 plate leg and 1 chain body, and its basic 2 other default 100% drop chances. If you found this video useful, please like, favorite, and subscribe to help me out a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.
Now, bad boy, are you ready for the bass? My DJ, yo, get on the case.